What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the Clone Wars Chronological Rewatch. This week we're talking about Shades of Reason, the third episode in this Maul, Death Watch, Shadow Collective arc. And yeah, let's just dive right into it. They go to Mandalore. They start taking over. They have this whole plot to take over Mandalore, get Death Watch back in power, and at the same time, Maul's like, and we'll lure Kenobi out of hiding. Not hiding, but out to Mandalore so I can kill him.
Mm-hmm. It's all about Kenobi when you really break it down.
Yep, it always is with him. And that's, I think we talked about this last time, but that's why he never wins at anything.
Yeah.
he can't grow beyond that, and that's why he ultimately fails on Tatooine. But yeah, what did you think of this episode?
I liked it. I like the little plan that Maul hatches to make it look like Death Watch are the good guys here. And yeah, this is a really fun episode. What I don't like is how quickly the people of Mandalore are like, oh yeah, Satine, boo, yeah. Death Watch, woo!
Yeah, we did talk about this when we were recording our commentary where, sometimes the Clone Wars can move really, really fast because they have these big ideas that they're A, trying to communicate to a younger audience, and B, they only have 4 episodes to tell. So yeah, I totally agree that all of these pacifist Mandalorians really turn on Satine fast. But it's still, you get all the story beats that you need to show that, yeah, when people are more desperate, it's like pacifism is all great until you're under attack and you don't know what to do and you're scared. And that's exactly what Death Watch does. They prey on the fear of their fellow people.
Yeah, I feel so bad for Satine in this episode because she knows, as soon as she realizes what Pre Vizsla's doing, she knows that there's nothing that she can do to change the people's minds. She's just like, oh, great.
It reminds me of Parks and Recreation, which I think we brought up last week too, where Leslie is trying to get fluoride into the water, and her opponent is using lies and fear to sway the minds of the people of Pawnee, and she's like, oh no, they're gonna win because people without morals can get ahead for a little bit, but they usually fail in the end, like we will see next week. But
yeah,
in the meantime, the two bad factions are busy fighting each other, which plays into the theme of this episode, which is alliances can stall true intentions, where these two groups, Maul and Savage, and then Death Watch, they have their ultimate goals. And like you said last week, they're just using each other in the meantime. But they're really going in different directions. And right at the start of the episode, you get a scene with Pre Vizsla and Bo-Katan, where they're like, we're going to betray those guys, right? Mm-hmm. And then you cut inside the tent, and it's Maul and Savage like, we're going to betray those guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Constantly plotting against each other.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, Pre Vizsla is just blinded by power in this episode, and we get to see him and Maul fight at the end, and Maul wins the Darksaber, which is very exciting.
Oh yeah, awesome fight. I really love that.
Maul's just like, you know what? I'm leader now.
Yeah,
I'm in charge now.
Well, I mean, both of these people, these groups, Maul, the Sith, Death Watch, they all just worship strength and power, or power through strength, I should say. And Bo-Katan is kind of the voice of reason at the end, where she's like, what are all of you doing? This is so stupid.
Yeah.
He's not a Mandalorian, and you're all going to bend the knee now? Just because he showed that he could kill you. And it's like, if all of you stood up against him, you could beat him.
Yeah.
But
they're scared.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of fear in this episode, which, Star Wars is very much like fear is the root of the dark side. It's been coming up a lot recently, talking about fear in politics as well. That's part of the reason Charles Soule wrote this great comic issue about why the galaxy forgot about the Jedi Order so quickly. And it's because Palpatine made people afraid to even talk about them. So they actively were like, okay, we'll shut up about them and we'll forget.
Yeah.
They chose to. And I'm like, whenever someone is telling you to be afraid of someone or something, it's like, try to figure out why.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I feel like the Mandalorian people are just like, they're so afraid that they're ignoring some very obvious signs that Shadow Collective and Death Watch are the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, Death Watch are known for being killers, and then they show up and they tie up Black Sun and Pike Syndicate, and they're like, haha, we're heroes. It's like, obviously, they're working together. Come on, Mandalore.
Get it together.
But that's it for this episode. Next time, we are going to finish this arc with one of my favorite episodes in the series. But until then, please like this video, subscribe to the channel.
Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And
consider checking out our Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.